This tiny country, smaller than Pennsylvania, once ruled land on 4 continents. It created the first global empire in history and almost controlled the oceans. In the early 1400s, Portugal was just a small kingdom on the western edge of Europe. But it had one massive advantage: the Atlantic Ocean. Under Prince Henry the Navigator, Portuguese explorers began pushing past the known world, sailing farther south along Africa's coast. They weren't just exploring. They were building a global highway of ports to control trade, spices, and gold. By 1498, Vasco da Gama had reached India by sea. Suddenly, Portugal had access to the wealth of the East. Soon, Portugal controlled a trade network that stretched from Brazil, across Africa, to India, all the way to Japan. At its peak, it ruled parts of over 50 modern countries. This wasn't an empire built on land. It was built by sea, fast, lean, and ruthless. Instead of massive armies, Portugal used forts, trade posts, and local alliances. They weren't trying to change cultures. They were there to control markets. Their power came from ships, spices, and strategy. But empires fade. In 1580, Spain took over Portugal in a personal union. Soon, the Dutch and British began stealing their colonies. By the 1800s, the empire was shrinking fast, and Brazil finally declared independence. Today, Portugal is small again, but its language is spoken by over 270 million people. And across the world, from Rio to Luanda, from Goa to Macau, you can still see the echoes of an empire that once almost ruled the world. History isn't just about what happened, it's about how small players changed everything. Subscribe for more maps, more stories, and more forgotten empires.